Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Cities Skylines. Lately we have been trying slightly more ambitious building projects in terms of making something that's a little bit better to see. This area, not so much better to see, but it's got some. It's got kind of some kernels of that's with a K of ideas in there. So starting out from this circular method, my plan has basically been to try and build in such a way that every road has multiple connections. And I'll zoom in a sec and show you how that's working, because it's actually working really well so far. I would hesitate to say that it was a 100% success, but so far it's 100% success. Yeah, that was that hesitation completely out the window there. So yeah, right now I've managed to, basically every time I see I see a queue. Every time I see a queue, I build a road to alleviate that queue. This is my new policy. Queue no more. If you're queuing, I'm building roads, and that's all there is to it. It's not about relaying roads or moving them in a different direction or anything like that. No, we just build more of them. More roads make for more people getting to more places. So right now I'm sticking together a little bit of another area here. I've put a train link in. I'll give you the full tour in a moment if you bear with me. And I'm doing this just to kind of fill out this edge of the map. It's not going to be particularly glamorous, but again, this is a road spewing nightmare of a place to live in terms of it. Of there being any room for anyone to breathe whatsoever. It is facilitied out the wazoo. It has got everything that the modern urban family could possibly desire, and more besides. The only thing I'm missing at the moment is a little bit more public transport, but I'm going to wait until a few more folks have moved in, and then I'll probably network that up. Now, what is missing right now is power, and that's going to be tricky given the amount of raised carriageway we've got going on around here. Actually getting some power could be a bit of a mission. What we could do, however, is we could stick a little temporary something or other. We could stick if we just put one of these up here. Is that a good idea? It only generates 4 megawatts as well. Over here would be good, where we can't actually build anything anyway. Those have to go in water. So, yeah, alright. Oh, how about a whacking great solar generator? That would do it. Okay, right, yeah, I'll go with that. That way we're generating a bit more power anyway. There's no harm in having extra power coming in, and then hopefully someone who's not a complete idiot will build next to this, and we can get this area networked up. I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? Yeah, we're going to have to provide a little bit of power the manual way, and then come back to it and delete these in a bit. Right, okay, well, fair enough. There we go. Right, you happy? That should do that bit. These two are connected now. I think we're just going to have to wait for people to move into the right areas for those to improve their livelihood. Why are you griping about water? Because all of this water is bad. Okay, right. Not bringing in enough water. Well, we can put a pump on here. There we go. Everything is possible with when you've got a couple of million quid in the bank. Come on, that's a water pump. It just needs some power. All right, you can have your very own low impact, low power generating wind turbine. There you go. See how much you enjoy that. There we go. You're not going to make me much money, much wind, but you will keep that pump going. Okay, so that's going to fill out. Right, here's the kind of the circular city block that we built last time out. It's nice, and as you can see when you get into the centre, the traffic for the most part is flowing really well. In fact, there almost isn't any traffic in the centre. It's you know, there are so many different routes that people can take to get to their destination that it doesn't actually queue up that much. There's an awful lot of kind of surface parking, which I'm not over thrilled about, but you know, it's working, and that's good cause for celebration. And then, of course, I mean, it's being helped by the fact that we've got these trains running around the outside. And yeah, okay, it only took 94 passengers from that station last week. Have we got one that's actually doing well? No, 25. Now, I mean, I didn't build these in order to make masses of profit, although that would be nice. 72 and 84. Okay, well, you know, they'll build up as more people move in. There's still space for people to move into that area. But here's what I actually wanted to show you. So there's our solar monster there. But this traffic system is what I was going to kind of puff my chest out a bit and go, look at how well I've done. The one I've got to resolve is this flow of traffic here getting onto this outbound freeway by the looks of it. Now, I want to give them choices as far as turning off into this new section. In fact, I've not got nowhere near enough at the moment. But this being traffic lit is not helping. So, given the low amount of traffic that's likely to sit, actually, you can't say that. What I was about to say is that the low amount of traffic that's going to sit in this right-hand lane, and you can't say that with absolute certainty. Anyway, here's the plan. If I can get it to just, has it got enough space? It hasn't enough space. That's the problem. All right, we'll have to go off this way, right, and then up and over. Up and over. I'm getting very much into building horrendous-looking road systems that, for reasons best known to themselves, actually just start working. No, look, just do what I want. You're being snap happy. Okay, that's not good. What's the alternative? The alternative would be to make the roundabout a runoff, or to just highway from there to there, or any way from there to there. What about a tiny bit of one-way road? And it doesn't help completely because that's still going to have traffic lights on it. Alright, okay, we've got progress. Right, up. Up first, and then over. And then I want you to just snap on. I did see there's a bit of blue. Right there. Okay, now, if we're lucky, I've left enough room that this can now connect to the other highway. The alternative is to go up and over that railway track as well, which might sound extreme, but hey, sometimes that's what it takes. Can we get down over that side? I don't think we can. And even if, actually, I can't go up over those traffic lights because there is no room left. There is no room to connect that up. So yeah, basically, what I'm trying to do is just offer a bypass for the queue of traffic here that merely wants to exit town entirely. Now, I could redesign this roundabout here in order to accomplish that. What I did with another one was I changed it from being two-way, like I've got here, into being one-way. Actually, the other thing I can do that might do the trick is turn the traffic lights off. Given the low volume of traffic coming from other areas, let's have a look. And actually, since adopting this policy of Here we go. Look, you can see it working in full effect here. The traffic that's coming in that just wants to come straight back out over here, I built this flyover. But then I also recognised that some of them, what happened when I built this was you've got a queue of traffic forming here as people try to get out that way. So I built another bypass off there to allow that to happen effectively. Right, let's kill a couple of sets of traffic lights here and see if that sorts this queue out. Again, given the low volume of traffic we're talking about, that should work. But we've got people waiting here, perhaps excessively. If we've got some going up there, and how many we're talking about? Oh, you're only talking 1 in 10. I'd be tempted to put a little slip road in here to give people that option. Actually, that might not be such a terrible idea. Hold on, let's give it a go. So yeah, I'm getting experimental with roads because actually, as much as they cause quite a bit of pain, they're also one of the most fun things in the game. These little imperfect roads and the traffic stuff that comes up. It's actually quite good fun trying to solve those problems. Even if I am solving them badly. No, we didn't want that. We want that. There we go. So yeah, we're at 0 demand at the moment. 106,000 people living in the city. This current route to glory hasn't paid off. Okay, there is a plan B. There is very much a plan B. Okay, do I care about pausing it? Yeah, actually I do. The only reason I care about pausing it is because of services being able to get where they need to go. Alright, so here's plan B, which potentially could have been plan A. Right, we will connect you up like that. So this lot can just shoot through there like a rocket. And then we'll let's get a slightly more jaunty angle here. And then what? Okay, well let's delete back a smidge and do something fun over the top of that. If this works, I will firstly be impressed and secondly be rather pleased, because I don't think it's going to work. Up. Yeah, like that. That's what I want. Slope's too steep. Yeah. Okay, well, we can connect onto there. Yes, you can. Why would you, though? What does that look like? Not too shabby, as it turns out. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that any traffic coming this way is going to cut off the traffic that wants to turn right. It would be better, actually, if this was the other way around. Get people driving on the wrong side of the road for a moment. So that, I don't think, is actually going to be beneficial. So if we can, but if I can take a quick up and over here. Do we want to make this one way? Yeah, we might as well. And then what? And just keep going around. Just really? That's the most horrible thing I've ever seen in my entire life. What's the matter with you? Why would you build something so obviously horrible? Alright, well, come on. Better solution then. I want to hear it. Okay, well, first things first. We need to be able to get this over to here. So, cut me some slack. No, this bit, because that section's one way. This section is multi-directional. So, how about we wiggle that around there, turn that into Turn that into a junction. That will allow traffic from here to peel off over onto this side. And given that this is all two-way, that should be fine. Next up, we want chaps from here. We want this as an option for folks. Now, is that stuck? It might. No. That's a regular junction. That's the good thing about the smallest roads, is they only form kind of standardized junctions. They don't go. They don't enforce traffic lights, and that's because the game expects these guys to have lower volumes of traffic. And a low volume of traffic shouldn't need assistance from traffic lights. Why are you giving me problems here? If I take you out there and then on, there we go. And then we can build some more light commercial garages and what have you. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to build a road from here. I could say thematically that I'm working on, it's not asymmetrical, it's organic, as the theme for this playthrough. But to be honest, I'm quite enjoying just building stuff that looks mad like that. I mean, look at this road section now; it's insane. Okay, let's see if it worked. So that's that queue dealt with, while at the same time we're still able to peel people off who want to go into this section of town. I'm pretty sure I've missed something though. Yeah, what we don't have is we don't have a way for the guys who are exiting here to get over to that side. So I need to... we could probably use one of these. And do that. And that has no, it's just a stop sign. No, you've got traffic lights there. Okay, well, we'll see if that's a problem or not. I would imagine this road will become jammed up, but frankly, at the moment, it's not too big an issue. And obviously, that it will get jammed up as this new area that I've just slung up starts to populate. Actually, it is starting to populate. It's it's coming along. And we've got just about everything in this area. We've got a little bit of industrial. We've got some residential. We've got commercial. We've got a need for a road here. If in doubt, stick in a road. Oh, don't you pull unhappy face at me, sunshine. You'll be happy when it means you can get to work 5 minutes earlier. So yeah, so this whole area has the potential to be snarled with traffic all the time, but simply by allowing people to pick their own route, which hopefully takes them closer to their destination, it seems to, so far, touch wood, seems to have actually made things a little better. Now the traffic lights on here could be an issue. Now let's see, where are these guys going? Because if we've got any who are trying to get up onto this section here, let's follow this green van. There we go, those two both went up there, which means I can help those guys out and in so doing reduce traffic by linking this directly with that. You wait and see if that doesn't pay off. Pay out? Pay off. Look, there we go. There goes one now. And as much as, I wouldn't put it past me to lay on a road just for one vehicle, this is the sort of philosophy kind of in action. Like that. Look at it work. Queue. Gone. Now, obviously, not all of them were going up there. See, look, these chaps are still quite happy to go their own merry way. And where do they want to go? You're heading up along that one. Beautiful. Which means I can turn these traffic lights off. Because if it's not building up too much of a queue, you can let the traffic just filter on itself. And it might look a little bit high risk from time to time, but it will work. Anyway, I didn't mean to talk about traffic all this time. As much as I love talking about traffic every time, it wasn't my primary reason to be here. What have we got going on here? You are what? What's your... Let's get rid of the road tool there for a moment. Not enough buyers. And you, not enough buyers. Okay, well, there's a few people mentioning that. What have we got going on here? Got a little bit of a queue here. And that, to me, feels like a priority issue. Again, I don't think traffic lights here are going to help. Actually, the queue that builds up is really quite small. Alright, I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. That's not too severe a queue. Now, when they get down to the other end and enter into my old traffic system, things get woeful again because, you know, I've not built with that philosophy. If we look at it, how this manifests, we've got people from here who just want to get round the corner there. You know, if I were to, from this hexagon, I might build a, you know, a super hexagon plus, knowing full well that this is an octagon. But this is the one that's the real telltale. The guys who are coming off here, some want to go over there, some want to go over here, some want to go down here, and I've only given them one choice. So if I were to do this, I bet I can alleviate things in one move that looks like that. We've just cut the power to somewhere. I wonder if that was important. Nope, we've got other hard connections there. I can bulldoze, and by the time I've done that, we should know if that slip road I just built has accomplished anything. Because it takes a minute or two for traffic to kind of repath itself. Come on, prove me wrong. Anybody? Nobody wants to go up here at all now. Anybody wants to take the slip road? Anybody? Just one of you will do. I'll consider myself vindicated if one person goes down here. Really? Absence of vindication. Vindicate free. There we go. There goes one. Right. See, I'm right. No, in fact, there goes two. They might have just been further back in the queue. But even with 1 in 4, 1 in 5, 1 in 10 vehicles opting to take your bypass route, that's 1 in 5, 1 in 10 you're reducing from whatever traffic light hell you've got going on down here. In fact, the lights there are such that we don't need them. Oh, there we go. Look, that's the traffic built back up again because the roundabout unclogged. Oh, it's fun. Okay, what am I planning? So I'm going to keep working this tile here. We've got outflow problems. Okay, right. Where's my nearest sewage? Sewerage. Not on this river. What are you? You're an outflow. Okay, so maybe I'm not hacking it in terms of the amount that's needed. Let's bash another couple of these out. I know it's almost like I just don't give a damn. And actually, this is the luxury of having a very positive bank balance. So, you know, we've got $1.5 million in the bank and we're making $5 grand extra a week. That appears to have, yeah, it's got the poo flowing again. Marvellous. So, yeah, so I'm going to fill this in. Now, if we look at the kind of the map as the whole, the area I was building is now referred to as the Lost City of Atlantis. I went and bulldozed all of that. I'm going to rename some of these, I think, as we propel ourselves further forward. But what we've got here is we've got all 25 of the main kind of region tiles happily occupied. Look at the pollution we've got going into this water. That's terrific. Yeah, so I want to fill this section out, start from this bottom corner, and then we'll spread virus-like back towards the old city. And from there, who really knows? But it would be nice to kind of propel this city forwards in terms of population, get up to, you know, a really staggeringly large number. Exactly how staggeringly large, no idea. But there you go, that's the goal. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in today. There is more to come, but I like the fact that traffic can be resolved by simply ploughing down a mental amount of road. You know, that I approve of, and this is an interesting concept, and I might look into it further, where you have a sub deck effectively roundabout with an over deck bypass for things that don't want anything off that roundabout. Look at all of these unemployed. And I swear it's probably as much to do with the fact that people can't get to work. Right, is there a judicious off-ramp we can just slap down here? I am prepared to bulldoze whatever's necessary. There you go, there's an off-ramp. Now, given that that's midway between two roundabouts, that could cause absolute bedlam. But if you do it often enough, it should lead to reduced traffic, not greater traffic. I imagine I'll build a queue there now. We'll find out in due course. Thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Leave a like, subscribe if you've not done so already, and I'll be back very soon with more of the same. You know, I'll do a bit of a build, I'll talk about a bit of traffic, I'll get things wrong, I'll get things right, we'll have a laugh, a cry, and a group hug together. Tune in next time, catch you soon, cheerio.